Hi, Eric with North Georgia Motorcycles. We're here again this month, bringing you the latest in the monthly updates, the monthly blogs that we're putting up on the website. Excited about things that are happening now that warm weather is here. This past weekend we completed a ride that was in the February issue of Born to Ride magazine. We rode to Cartersville, stopped at Cartersville Harley-Davidson for a short while, rode out to U Harley to the Covered Bridge Museum, wound up in Rome at Fuddruckers Restaurant, and everybody just had a great time. The weather was beautiful. It was 75 degrees, crystal clear, just absolutely gorgeous. So that was our March ride, and we're excited about the rides that we're going to be bringing you that can be found on typically page 11 in the Born to Ride magazine. And I have here the March issue, and the March issue contains our April ride. Now the April ride is going to carry us from Talking Rock, Georgia, from Biggins Barbecue, and will take us across over to Dalton, Georgia, where we'll be stopping at Kirk Cycle. And this is the article, destinations found every month in Born to Ride magazine, but this is the April ride. It's going to take us to Dalton, to Kirk Cycle, where we'll get a chance to meet and talk to Tammy Jo Kirk, owner of Kirk Cycle. She was the first woman to win an AMA national championship. But in addition, she also went on and raced in the NASCAR series. She raced the Busch class, but she was also the first woman to race in the Craftsman Truck series. So Tammy and herself is a historical figure we'll get to meet. And then after we leave Dalton, we'll drop down to Highway 136, run across to Lafayette, Georgia, pick up Highway 27 and run that on into the Chickamauga battlefield. Another area full of history. Great relaxing place. It's a beautiful, beautiful place if you've never been to the Chickamauga battlefield. So that will be our ride in April. And then we're really excited about the ride that's coming up in May. In May 18 and 19, there's going to be a 2-day rally in Blue Ridge. It's the first of its kind for Blue Ridge. It's a first for Blue Ridge all the way around. And Waffle King, or WK Cafe and Grill, Born to Ride magazine, and NorthGeorgiaMotorcycles.com are the primary sponsors of this rally that's going to be going on. And in addition to the 3 businesses that I just mentioned, several other businesses have come on board: the zip line, canopy tour place, the whitewater rafting and tubing. A lot of different things going on will be taking place in conjunction with the rally that's going to be held May 18 and 19 in Blue Ridge. WK Cafe and Grill, or as we all have known it for years, Waffle King, is the primary host, and that is the location for the rally. And for those of you that don't know, Waffle King has experimented, and Blue Ridge is their first restaurant that they have converted into a sports cafe. And they do have large screen televisions. They've got a nice big deck, and not only can you still get your traditional Waffle King breakfast, but in the evenings they do have sports bar type meals, and they do serve cold beer. So that will be the central hub for this rally in May. Our ride in May will leave on Saturday about noontime. We're going to ride from Blue Ridge to Blairsville, and in Blairsville pick up the Richard B. Russell Parkway and ride that on into Helen. Once we get into Helen, we'll stop at Chattahoochee Biker Gear, and Pat and the entire sales force there, they're just excited about having the ride stop there, and will be more than happy to accommodate you in any way that they can. And once we leave Helen, we will continue on over to Toccoa, Georgia. Now, Toccoa is over on the east side of the state, over not too far off from I-85, right on the South Carolina border. So it's going to be a good distance, a good long ride that day. When we get to Toccoa, we will visit Toccoa Falls College, which is home to Toccoa Falls. Now, in 1977, there was a lake up above the college. It had a dam, and it was an earthen dam, and in November of 1977, torrential rains came and the dam gave way and sent a flood of water, emptied the lake out onto the college campus. Unfortunately, there were, I think it was 34 that lost their life during that time. But the falls still are probably some of the most beautiful falls that you'll find on the East Coast. I think they're some of the tallest as well. But beautiful place to visit. We'll give you that opportunity to visit the waterfalls and just enjoy the day in Toccoa. Once we leave Toccoa, we'll come back by way of Clarksville and by way of Cleveland, Georgia, and then back to Blue Ridge. We'll be back in Blue Ridge in time for the evening meal, and Eddie and the staff at WK Cafe and Grill will be there ready to serve you, whether it be just a burger or all the way up to a steak or just wings. You'll be able to dine inside the restaurant or out on the deck, either one. But we'll be back in time, and then live music will be appearing on the stage later that evening. Now, if you've had a hard day riding, or if you decide to have a cold beer with your dinner and decide that you've really shouldn't be driving a motorcycle home that night, the Days Inn right next door to Waffle King is going to be offering special rates for those that desire to spend the night that night. Then on Sunday morning we'll get up and there will be a special biker service and the blessing of the bikes. And then after that is over, of course, you're welcome to go back and rerun the mountains all again. This time you'll do it on your own. So anyway, an exciting time coming up. I'm looking forward to the ride both in April and in May. Really looking forward to the May event, just because there's so much going on. There'll be biker games, bike competitions, just a lot of different stuff taking place that weekend. But then in addition, it's probably going to be one of the longest rides that we have led so far, running from the west side of the state all the way over to the east side of the state and back. Great ride. It's probably about a 6-hour ride, actual riding time altogether. So come prepared. It's going to be a great day, great weekend, and we're excited about it. So anyway, that's a quick rundown of what's going on as far as our ride schedules are concerned. Again, I just encourage you, I thank you for visiting NorthGeorgiaMotorcycles.com. Look and enjoy the website. We've got articles on there. We've got past rides on there. Might have to look a little bit to the left and use the menu that's on the left-hand side. But there's all kinds of activities listed there on the website. Different advertisers that are motorcycle friendly that would appreciate your business, and we encourage you to visit those advertisers that are on there. So anyway, that's a quick update for this month, for the month of March and April in there, and so we're just looking forward to meeting up with you on the highway one of these days on a ride. Come and join us. It was great. We had 19 bikes, 24 riders on this past weekend. Had a great time. Come and join us. You'll be glad you did. Anyway, this is Eric for NorthGeorgiaMotorcycles.com. And as always, ride safe and ride often.